I mean, it's just not professional, you know? And I pride myself on being a professional. So from now on, what I would like you to do is just tell me.
She's inappropriate, unfiltered, and dangerously seductive. Dr. Julia Harris isn't your average villain. Played by Jennifer Aniston, this dental diva from the Horrible Bosses franchise blurs the line between comedy and chaos. Let's sink our teeth into why Dr. Harris is one of the sexiest and most hilariously outrageous movie villains ever.
You know, when and if I cross the line. Okay?
Okay. Now.
What?
Well, now.
Not naked, Dale. Can you see my pussy? That's crossing the line?
A little bit.
From the moment Dr. Julia Harris appears, she commands attention. With her sleek hair, sharp wit, and that jaw-dropping dental office attire, she's the epitome of a boss who doesn't believe in boundaries. But it's not just her looks, it's her confidence and outrageous behavior that leave a lasting impression. Julia doesn't care about rules or workplace ethics. She's here to have fun, even if it means making her assistant's life a complete nightmare. Honestly, if dentists were all this bold, no one would skip their 6-month checkups.
Starting to sound like a little faggot there, Dale. Okay, let's not talk about illegal, mister. I like to pee on little boys. Listen, let's just cut to the chase. All right, mister? Oh, that's even weirder. That poor child must have been terrified. Engaged now. And I respect the institution of marriage way too much. Unless Dale plows me.
Why? Why me? What is...
Dr. Julia Harris isn't just inappropriate. She's a master of manipulation and seduction. Whether she's making wild advances on Dale or dropping scandalous one-liners, she takes villainy to hilariously uncomfortable heights. But let's give credit where it's due. Julia is unapologetically herself. She doesn't shy away from her desires, and her fearless approach makes her a standout in the comedy world. And while her antics are undeniably wrong, you can't help but laugh at the sheer absurdity of her methods. Julia's version of team bonding is definitely not in the HR manual, unless that manual is from an alternate universe.
So that's why you're gonna have to fuck me well before the wedding. Because the closer we get to this date, the less ladylike I'm gonna feel about it.
Well, I was unconscious. You're a raper and you've raped me. That's a rape!
Oh,
Rape!
just...
Julia, I'm not gonna sleep with you.
Relax there, Jodie Foster.
I'm in!
We'll see about that. Get out.
What makes Dr. Julia Harris so unforgettable is her ability to toe the line between villainy and comedy. She's shameless, she's outrageous, and she's completely unpredictable. One moment she's terrorizing Dale, and the next, she's cracking jokes that leave the audience in stitches. And let's not forget Jennifer Aniston's performance. It's a complete departure from her usual roles. Aniston leans into Julia's wild side, making her both hilarious and undeniably magnetic. Sure, Julia might be a terrible boss, but she's also the reason we can't stop watching. Her larger-than-life personality makes her the kind of villain you secretly root for, if only because she keeps the laughs coming.
The fuck up for a second, all right? Now here's what's gonna happen.
That empty space above the fireplace. See that?
You got a cock, miss?
Who's ever said no to this? Since I was 11 years old.
Expensive 2-week vacation with my fiancé. Let's call it a honeymoon, all right?
Dr. Julia Harris is proof that even the worst bosses can make for the best comedy. Whether you love her, hate her, or laugh nervously at her antics, there's no denying she's one of the sexiest and funniest movie villains out there. What do you think? Does Julia take the crown for comedy's most outrageous femme fatale?
Sammy from the Woodland Sea.
Question. Would you die for me?
She's wild, she's unpredictable, and she's absolutely unforgettable. Harley Quinn is the crown jewel of Suicide Squad. Played to perfection by Margot Robbie, Harley's mix of sass, charm, and sheer chaos stole the show and cemented her place as one of DC's most iconic characters. Let's dive into why Harley Quinn is the ultimate sexy and chaotic movie villain we just can't get enough of.
Yes.
That's too easy. Will you?
And?
I like putting it on.
First things first, Harley Quinn's origin story is as twisted as her personality. From being Dr. Harleen Quinzel, a brilliant psychiatrist, to falling head over heels, or hammer over head, for the Joker, Harley's transformation is a tragic tale of love, obsession, and madness. But what makes Harley so captivating isn't just her backstory, it's her charm. Margot Robbie brought Harley to life with a perfect blend of humor, vulnerability, and pure chaos. Whether she's cracking jokes or cracking skulls, you can't help but root for her, even when she's being really bad. Let's be honest, if Harley were your therapist, you'd probably leave the session with more problems than you came in with. But at least you'd be entertained.
Would you live for me?
Yes.
Careful.
Goody. Something tells me a whole lot of people are about to die.
Harley's look in Suicide Squad is iconic. Those pigtails, that baseball bat, and the Daddy's Lil' Monster shirt are instantly recognizable. But it's not just her outfit that stands out, it's her larger-than-life personality. She's the perfect blend of sugar and spice, switching from adorable to deadly in the blink of an eye. Her playful attitude and sharp wit make her the life of the party, even when that party involves destroying everything in sight. And let's not forget those one-liners. Harley's fashion sense is what happens when Hot Topic meets Demolition Derby, and somehow, it works.
Hey, if you like a girl, can you light her a cigarette with your pinky? Because that would be real classy.
You want this?
I do.
Say it. Say it.
In Suicide Squad, Harley proves she's more than just a pretty face. She's a key player on the team, whether she's taking down enemies with her trusty bat or creating chaos with her unpredictable antics. Her dynamic with the rest of the squad is one of the film's highlights. From her flirty banter with Deadshot to her wild loyalty to the Joker, Harley brings a spark to every scene she's in. And let's not forget that elevator fight scene. It's pure Harley, chaotic, fun, and totally over the top. Harley's idea of teamwork is like group therapy, if therapy involved explosions and baseball bats.
Please. You want me? I'm all yours. Come on, Puddin'! Do it!
Harley Quinn is more than just a sexy villain. She's a force of nature, a chaotic whirlwind of charm, madness, and fun. Margot Robbie's portrayal brought Harley to new heights, making her a standout character in the DC universe. What do you think? Is Harley Quinn the ultimate movie villain, or is she more of an antihero at heart? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more deep dives into your favorite cinematic icons. And remember, sometimes it's good to be a little bad.